Greetings. Welcome back to Beaver Branch Disc Golf Adventures. Today I have a special video. I am going to take the Trilogy putters that I have and try to throw them from the least stable to the most stable on a flat release. So I'm going to try to calibrate myself. I'm going to try to make this the same release for all of them and see where they go. I have them all set up, pretty much lined up where I think they're going to be. Some of the discs I don't throw regularly, so we're going to find out if they're more stable, less stable than the one next to them. I've looked at the flight charts, checked out the flight numbers. I'm just looking to have a ball. I want to see for myself, are the flight numbers good? Are these, what is the variations between them? So let's get to the field and check it out. All right, here we're taking a look at what we have, and over on the right here we have the Understable discs that I'll be throwing, and in the middle I'm going to consider these your stable putters, and then over to the left is going to be the Overstable stuff. All right, and away we go. Starting things off with the Swan 1 Reborn here. And it's got that turn of negative 2.5, and you can see that on that release there. Trying to keep a consistent release here. Here is the Swan 1, which previously I found to be pretty close to a pure. Very similar flight numbers. I thought that the Deputy would be right between those two, but it ended up standing up for a while, moving to the right a bit, and actually getting a pretty good flight there. Up next is going to be the Keystone. I go back and forth between the Keystone and the Pure. Right now I've been loving the Keystone for my hyzer flip shots through the woods. And here is the Pure, which takes just a little bit more arm speed at a speed 3 to straighten. You can see that slight fade of 1 at the end. On to our stable batch. Now, at a certain point in these stable discs, I'll call them the 0-1s, they were all pretty much heading for the same exact location. So with any of these stable putters as a driving putter, it's all going to be about how the disc feels for you. So if you like the feel of the Maiden, which has a slimmer profile, then throw the Maiden. There's some other discs here that have a deeper profile, like the Dagger. The Mercy, don't usually throw the Mercy. It definitely was a nice stable putter on the drive there. Here is a Crown, which has a pretty big bead on it, and it threw pretty good. Had some stability to it, didn't flip up. Up next is going to be some of the newer discs. You get the Dynamic Disc Agent here, which could be, which is very similar to the next disc, which is the Faith. They're both pretty deep. They don't have a bead. They both have a very unique feel in the hands, similar to the Warden. The Honor is a slimmer profile version. I think I had one of the best throws of the day with the Honor. That's why I started off the video with it. Up next is going to be the Judge, which has a bead on it and some stability as a result. The EMAC Judge has the same exact flight numbers as the Judge, but a very small, almost micro bead on it. And the most stable out of the middle batch, or should be, is the Shield here. Has a very big bead, it's very deep. Now we're going to go on to the approach putters here. This is a unique disc, the Cenis. Have you seen this? And it has these little thumb grips on the top of it. It's not currently in production, and neither is the Caltrop here. Caltrop had some good fade. It has a thumb track on the top, similar to the Saki Bomb Slammer here, which is going to be the disc with the most fade, the most stable, the least amount of glide. So looking at that, we see our spread, it fell well short of that target. That huge clump over there and to the left was a lot of those 001 discs in the middle. This was a fun time. I think you got to pick your putters by how they feel in your hand. And hope you enjoyed watching, and we'll see you on the next one.